The Boston Celtics are back. This Celtics team has done everything I've asked for them to do. At first, I was asking for them to get the ball out of Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown's hands all the time, and they did that. I told them they need another playmaker. Now they got Marcus Smart and Derek White both giving you 5.5 assists per game. Thinking about this Celtics team, they have a lot of great pieces. All it took was for them to come together. What makes the Celtics good? Are these Celtics contenders is the question I'm going to be asking today. Because right now they're the 6th seed. They're about maybe like a game or two out of the 2nd seed. So that whole East is jam-packed. How can the Celtics get into the point where they're contenders? How does this team get back to how they were in the bubble? How did they get back to that point? Well, thinking about it, Jason Tatum is an outstanding player. You look at his stats, and this is technically a down season for Tatum as he started off slow. He's playing better now, coming off a 32-point game last time he played, but generally, he's kind of, he started off the season a little on the bad side. And at this point, he's averaging 25.9 points per game, 8.3 rebounds per game, 4.2 assists per game. This guy, Jason Tatum, is bringing something to the game that nobody else has. And that is shot making at the highest level. Thinking about, Kevin Durant being the only, maybe not the only there a lot, but at the rate that Tatum and KD can score for being at their height, it's outstanding. And it's not just, there's taller guys that can score, but the way that Tatum and KD score, it's the way that they shoot over people, the way that they're killers from deep, the way that they have the handle like, Kemba Walker, or, a handle like, Kyrie Irving, Steph Curry type handle, whilst also being able to shoot over you. That is outstanding. That's what makes him, greatest of the greatest, because he's at the highest of levels. You know what I mean? He's able to shoot fades over you. He's got the Kobe part of his game, and he got the, he got the Steph, he got everything you could ever ask for. That's what makes Tatum so good. So when you talk about this team, Boston Celtics team, and think about Jason Tatum leading this team, off rip, that's a good start. Off rip, you're talking about an amazing, outstanding player leading your team. Now, I think Jaylen Brown got hurt in the last game he played. He had 2 points. I think he played like 3 minutes. But currently this season, Jaylen Brown is averaging 23.2 points per game, 6.2 rebounds per game, 3.3 assists per game. So this guy, Jaylen Brown, is putting up great numbers as well. This Tatum-Brown combo was literally running everything for the Celtics to start the season. Everything was going through them. Everything was going out of them. It was a bad ordeal. Why was it a bad ordeal, Carter? Because they had no culture. It was no team. It was just Tatum and Brown. And what you can win like that if you have the right point guard, but at the same time, they had no point guard at all. So it was just Tatum and Brown doing everything. Now you got Derek White giving you 5.3 assists per game. You got Marcus Smart giving you 5.4 assists per game. So at this point, this team is getting everything that you wanted. So how does this team come together and become contenders? Well, you think of everybody in the East. You think of the Miami Heat. You think of, the Philadelphia 76ers now with James Harden. You think of the Brooklyn Nets if they can get KD back. I think he's supposed to come back in the next coming weeks. I saw something about that. You think about, the Miami Heat, the Bulls. You think about these teams, the Cleveland Cavaliers. What are all right, let's put it this way. What does Boston have that these other teams don't? Think about it. Boston may not have the team, chemistry-wise, these other guys. But generally, first off, thinking of the fact that Boston has won 8 of their last 10 games. Think about the fact that they have a duo. That's something that is not, just given. Having 2 guys giving you 50 points per game, that is crazy. So, generally, that's something that other teams don't have. No other team just randomly has 2 players that need 50 points. You think about Harden and Embiid, okay, that's a good start. But generally, this team can match up with Harden and Embiid. Not to mention the fact that they have now chemistry. You get Tatum on track, he's getting on track. You get Jaylen Brown on track, hopefully he can come back healthy. Thinking about, Derek White, he's a good addition, giving you 14 points. Think about Marcus Smart giving you still 12 points. You have the culture. You have the new players, but the culture. You have the great players. This team can win. And what do they have that others don't? What's a good mixture between chemistry and great scoring? Scoring and chemistry can win a lot for you. They make good decisions out there. The Boston Celtics, the only thing that I see this team needing to do for them to really get in there is just keep developing their chemistry. They have the scoring, they have the offense. Keep developing their chemistry, work on their defense a little bit. This Boston Celtics team will be contenders once again. But look, I don't want to keep your time for too long, man. So we're going to end this video off, man. I hope you guys enjoyed. I certainly did. Make sure that like button is blue. And yeah, it's going to be for me, man. I'll see you, man. Peace out.